So there it is in all its glory. You might hear the summer rain, Auckland summer rain in the background. Anyway, that's as far as I'm going to get with it. I love the colour. For starters, you'll see what I'm talking about. It does crumb in places, but we have managed to scribe a fairly nice arc in there, which is cool. One thing with this methodology is you would have to build up in layers, because you can't just scribe with your sand compass flat. You actually have to angle it to get smoothness, and in angling you actually lose the curve flattens a little bit at the top edge. I just washed my hands, never mind. So we'll let that dry, we'll see how that goes. We've learned a little bit working with products. This one here, Permafill, wasn't quite what I thought it was coming out of the can when it said interior. I thought it was something a little bit different, but it does say easy to sand, so we'll see how that goes. Wrap it up for the night and review. Certainly have some notes to myself about how I do the moulding. We've had 2 foam moulding attempts, and we've learnt various things along the way, and then also learnt that you've got to act on a foam mould pretty quickly, otherwise it will lose its form. So that's all learning. I think foam mould number 3 is inevitable, and will be born out of the triumphs and the trials of our first 2 attempts. Really want this mould to work out. You know, I'd love to then be able to pour an epoxy in and get a beautiful moulding. Albeit I do actually think that the schist disc was prototyped in sheet metal, but however the curvature in the back of the disc, I think likely that sheet metal at some point in the process was hammered over a profile like this to get that curvature, and they may have had a couple of attempts too. It is a complex shape. You're not just going to think it up and put one together in an afternoon. That certainly wasn't going to happen. But I'm gaining an appreciation for what may have gone into this, and it's just cool, and I'm grateful and to be on this journey. And I mean, the colour is inspiring. I love that colour. I can just imagine some big beautiful lobes coming out. So we'll wrap it up for the night. I hope you've enjoyed that. I do stay authentic. It's tempting not to post the bad ones, but the highs wouldn't be highs unless we went through some of the lows together. I don't consider this a low. I just think this was a bit of a learning expedition, albeit you want things to work first try, but third time might just be a charm. And maybe the benefit of tonight is, for those of you who were lucky enough to watch my earlier videos, you got a little snapshot of our lovely little cat. So until next time, stay safe, and thanks for joining. See you, everybody.